What up, guys? How you doing? It's Tuesday, and today's day 5 of nursing school. We are on week 2. Woo! Surviving. I just wanted to show you guys the cutest little supply and pencil bag that I got from a friend. I don't know where she got it. I know it was online, but if you're interested, I can find out for you. It's adorable. It's a really good size. It says dog-eared. Maybe you can look that up. But either way, I'm happy to find out for you. It's like a burlap material, and it's really sturdy and really spacey. I keep my stethoscope in there. I love this thing. My lab goggles, my scissors, surgical scissors, my gait belt, my cute little note I got from my boyfriend. He likes to randomly leave me notes everywhere, which I'm not complaining about. I think it's so cute and motivating. But I find them like weeks later sometimes. He's like, I've been waiting for you to find that one. And then my pen light, which I haven't opened because we haven't really started doing any hands-on yet in lab. But this bag is just motivating and cute and makes me want to use it. I think this is also cute as like a clutch if you ever want to go out during the day. But I love it, and this is going to be my little friend for the next year and a half. Hopefully I can keep it clean. So today we had lab, and as I told you yesterday, we had a skit we had to do. In my group, we had a skit on a 45-year-old African-American woman who was on the oncology floor and was hysterically crying, ... So we had to take it from there and be creative. It was 5 of us. So I played the doctor. We had a nurse, we had the patient, her husband, which was really a girl, and a student nurse in following the nurse, the RN. So we went second to last. It was about 7 groups, and I mean, also my hair. You see this? I don't really enjoy putting my hair up too much because I don't like to put too much product in it, but I did a little twist thing, if you can see it, on one side, and then just plastered it over here, and my little ponytail is just hanging on back there. So still not used to this short hair, but I guess it's easy, so I can't complain. And of course we have to have our hair up for lab. That's why it's really up, let's be honest. Anyway, so I played the doctor, and we wanted to make it a little fun and more light because everyone was taking it so serious and just doing it the professional way. And so what we were trying to get at was that in the field of nursing, sometimes you're going to have situations where you have to be the bad guy, but in the most therapeutic way possible and in the most genuine way possible. So I played as a doctor first, and I walked in and just basically gave her the results of her chemotherapy that she's been on for the past few months and informed her of bad news that she's not getting any better and that we have to continue some more therapy. And I didn't say it very nicely. I was just kind of that cold, short and sweet doctor, very impersonal. And told her that the nurse will take care of her if she has any questions. Just walked out. And then I grabbed the nurse right before she walked in the room and said, listen, you got to get her on board for more therapy. She's very non-compliant and she doesn't want to listen, and you need to get her to say yes. And normally what we were told from our instructors was that happens. The doctors try to get the nurses to get the patients on board and agree to do certain procedures or treatments. So I think it's tough. It's going to be tough for us to do, but I think that we have that heart and the way to know how to speak to people, and that's why doctors can't. And really, they can't handle it. They can't handle all that emotion, and that's what we're here for. So that's what I did, and so the nurse went in there, and it was just a dramatic scene. It was hilarious. She was saying her husband's cheating on her, and she's sick and tired of all these meds, and it was just fun. We made it fun. Everyone was laughing, so I think that we lightened it up a little. And then that took pretty much the whole lab, so we headed out. Can't talk today. Headed out, and then we went for lunch all together to Subway because I got this really cool coupons for Subway that were buy one, get one free. What? So, I had to take advantage of that, being the student life that I'm living at the moment. And then we all met up to study for tomorrow's fun, mind-boggling exam we have for intro to nursing, because as I told you guys last week, we had her it's once a week on Wednesdays. It's a 4-hour lecture, and the entire time all she spoke about was great things that we need to know for nursing school, but it wasn't anything that had to do with her class or the material. It was all about how we should study and how we should carry ourselves and how professional we should be and what to expect, what to not expect, etc. So at the end of class, she's like, all right, guys, next week we have an exam, and it's on all the material from this week. What material? So that class has about 3 or 4 books, 3 books and 1 ebook, and the ATI software that I explained to you guys about before, plus an ATI book that they give us for each class. So this one is for fundamentals. And we have no idea what this class is really about because we have yet to talk about anything that has to do with this class. So we just have to pretty much assume what it's about. We looked in the syllabus. This book is chapter 1 and 16. The other books are like 4, 5, 2, 8, and 15. I don't even know. And everyone is freaking out, emailing each other, texting each other what to study, what not to study. Oh, goodness. So we ran into a nursing student that's in quarter 5 now. There's, like I said, my program has 7 quarters, so they're almost done, and we drilled him about this professor. He said, listen, she expects you to read everything, so I can't really tell you what the test is on, but just know everything she gives you. Her PowerPoints are 150 pages, and if you're using an Apple device, these footnotes that she has in her PowerPoints don't show up. Luckily, someone pointed that out, so I know because I have an iPad, but I can use my desktop or my laptop because I wouldn't have seen that. And apparently she used a lot of her little footnotes on the test as well. Holy moly, people who don't know that are going to be screwed tomorrow. So I just don't understand why professors are like that. If I was a professor, I'd make it difficult because, of course, this is a difficult field and you should work very hard to succeed, but I would want my students to succeed, especially if I'm teaching them, and you can't learn properly if you're not told what to learn or what to study or be a little more organized. So I'm hoping that this is kind of like a trial run, that she's just trying to see where we stand and what kind of students we are, because I'm hoping that by the next test and later on in this quarter we do have some kind of guidance from her. She seemed nice. I don't know. Can't read her. Anywho, so I'm going to be doing that all night tonight, probably up all night tonight. The exciting thing to look forward to tomorrow, though, is our freshman welcome breakfast. The NSNA program and members, the senior cohort, is throwing it for us. It's in our student lounge, and I think it's just a nice little welcome and intro, and anybody who wants to join NSNA. I've already joined. I think I'm the only one so far. But if you haven't and you have that in your school, I think you should. I mean, it's nationwide, so I would assume you do. It's just something to stay involved in, and it looks really good. And I think you kind of gain some different knowledge that people who aren't in this program don't get, just because you meet so many different nurses and there's conventions and you meet different nursing students from all over the country or state. So I'm really excited to join this. And on top of that, the woman who runs it is one of our professors for pharmacology, which is for me the most challenging class. So I'm going to get in with her. That's for sure. And on top of that, I'm just getting through it, starting to get to know all of our classmates, and everyone's really cool. I really like them, and there's just so many different people and so many different nationalities and cultures. And we have these girls in our class, 2 of them from Vietnam. It's really interesting because they don't speak English that well, so I find it amazing that they are getting by. I mean, not that I doubt them, but I'm wondering how they study. I'd like to just kind of pick their brain and find out how they study, because it's very difficult for them to speak. And our books are a lot of reading and understanding, so I'm wondering how they do that. But, oh, and another great thing, our grades were put up today from yesterday's pharmacology exam, and remember I told you I got a 90 and I made an A because an A is an A? Well, I got a 93. What? So I'm excited, but I'm not very excited about all this goodness that I have to get into. But you know what? It is what it is. It's what I want, and I love it, and I'm happy. And so I'm going to leave you off on that note. And I wanted to show you guys my little study space, but we'll save that again for another day because I really got to get in the books. I got a lot to read and a lot to remember. So have a great night, everybody, and a happy Tuesday. And again, the rest of your week, I hope it goes well, and good luck with everything. And feel free to reach out to me and try to get one of these cute things. And, oh, and I was also looking up, we were told that we're going to need some compression socks. And I don't want to have bad legs when I'm older. I still need to have kids and raise them and stay in this career for a few good 10, 20, 30 years. So I found some really cute websites for cute, fun compression socks. So if you guys are interested, I'll give you some more info on that later. And I'm definitely going to get some when we get into clinicals next quarter. So I'll definitely update you on that. And if you guys have any fun, cute things that you found for our scrubs or some cute pins, let me know. I love all those kinds of things. I'm actually thinking about making some of my own, so I'll keep you guys updated. So have a great night, and I'll see you guys soon. Mwah, mwah.